Is my ADHD the sort of main reason for why I am always very curious and why I have, like, as we said earlier, the very unique outlook? So my brain's pretty creative, such as I've always loved building, creating things. I remember my mum telling me a story when I was just a 2 or like 12 or something. I had like an electric doll or something, and I took that apart and built it, put it back together, or mostly put it back together. So ever since I was very young, I've been building things, destroying things, and putting things back together and experimenting. Is my ADHD the reason for that, like that sort of curiosity, that sort of of creativity, and in some cases the fact that because I'm always curious, I'm always trying to learn, which leads to intelligence. Do you think my ADHD would be the reason for that?
Maybe. Some people with ADHD aren't very curious or aren't very creative. Like, I'm not a very creative person. I don't have ADHD, but creativity may be a separate thing to ADHD. But for some people, it can be linked. And there are a couple of studies which have looked at problem solving from a starting point, and people with ADHD traits can often generate more possible solutions. But not always. So, I don't think it's due to your ADHD. I think it's unique about you. Everyone has strengths and things that are a struggle for them. But ADHD, people sometimes do think more outside the box. We hear of that, in the clinic. Yeah.
Is my ADHD one of the reasons why, as a child, for instance, for the majority of my life, I have, and still now, the majority, like in the afternoons, evenings, in the mornings and stuff, I will, because on my floor I've got a bunch of Lego and stuff, and I will sit down and I'll play as if I am a little child. And
although there's Lego Masters, isn't there?
But like I'll sit down and just and then from the lunch room I'll just say, "Toby, shut off! You're too loud." I've always wondered, is that my ADHD or is that another factor? Because I know some people also have that, but I'm not certain if they have ADHD as well.
Yeah, I think you can definitely be interested in Lego as an adult without having ADHD. On TV you see people all the time. It probably serves a bit of a function for you doing that.
Yeah, because
you enjoy
it's very common.
That's
relaxing.
That's what I was thinking. It might be one of those activities that just really help you stay balanced and centered. And it's great you found it. It's not really like it's a worry or anything.
No.
But people, everyone has interests, don't they? And it sounds like it's quite useful for you. Yeah.